what's going on? Rob here to do a response video to Andy's Vinyl Den Sword and Steel, I think it was called. I'm pretty sure it was called that. I see people calling it different things, so I didn't watch too many videos of threads of this, so if I got a bunch of the same things, oh well. I literally just put most of my shit in shelves or in record crates. So I really didn't go through a whole lot. I went through the crates because they were easy to go through right now, especially since I just organized all that crap. So I just grabbed like 10 or 12, I'm not even sure how many are here, just out of the crate. So I'm out of room. I literally have no more room to put records in. A big 4-slot cube and 2 massive record crates. So I gotta get my room done. Just last thing on the list right now and everything I got going on. Anyway, Andy put up a thread about Sword and Steel, showing your album covers that had a sword, some kind of weaponry, I guess. You know, I can't think of the word, Viking, whatever you want to call it. Old school weapons, for Christ's sake. I can't get it out. So I got a couple here. I mean, a couple of them are kind of but it is what it is. It's still a knife, dagger, sword, axe, whatever. I'm counting it. However, I do have one little gripe with Andy, and that's about Man-O-War. Just because you don't have Man-O-War in your collection doesn't mean you're not a metalhead. I despise Man-O-War. Unclick subscribe now, I don't care. I cannot stand those guys. They're arrogant. I think that's the main thing that turns me off. I find nothing really interesting in their music, but we all have our likes and dislikes, right? Some of you guys have a heart attack of the bands I don't really like. It should be pretty easy to figure out since I never show any of their stuff. And if I do have their stuff, usually it's like a best of or their first album or two. Anyway, let me get this started now that I probably lost a quarter of my subscribers, but that's alright. I'm going to start off with the band Sanctuary, who actually have a dagger, that's a new word, adored. A dagger or a sword, more like a dagger, in their actual name, as you can see through the S. Love this band, love this album. This is a really rough copy, but I got it. I mean, don't pay too much for it. It's a promo copy, so even if I get one, I do get a replacement, I'm still keeping this one because I keep promos and regular ones. So that's that one. Next one is Y&T's Black Tiger. If you look at the end of the names there, yeah, I know I'm stretching. There's swords in the name. There's 2 swords. And they turn into the little bird gargoyle things on the end. I don't know if you guys can see that enough, but Y&T in the early years had some fabulous, fabulous album covers. All of them are pretty good. Rock We Trust, Mean Streak, Black Tiger. This is I think this is a German pressing, or I know it's a different pressing. Next is Slayer's newest, Repentless, and there's all kinds of stories on the top of this. There's a devil stabbing an angel with a sword. There's swords going through the top of the emblem. You know, Slayerish stuff. You know, I hate God and stuff like that. Next is Iron Maiden, made in Japan. Easy. It's a katana, still a sword. And cat hair. That's why I had to switch to these sealable tops. The cat hair is ridiculous. Saxon's Crusader. There are swords and shields all over the place there. Great album by Saxon. Grim Reaper's See You in Hell. See You in Hell. The sickle from the Grim Reaper. It's a sword. He'll cut you. Next is Deliverance, is Weapons of Our Warfare. I would say of Warfare. Of Our Warfare, and it's the angel with the, I guess, angel sword. You see it right there. Armored Saint, Raising Fear. There's a sword coming out of the ground. This is a killer album cover. If I had this at the time when I did favorite album covers, that would make it. TNT, you definitely got some Mikan. Man, I cannot talk today. Maybe it's my Tequila Barrel Lime Goose Sour Ale. By the way, this stuff is good. Yeah, I'm having a beer at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Cheers, VC. It's a mace. Not a mace. Oh my God, an axe. And there's a Viking helmet, so it kind of goes hand in hand. And essentially, I think it pretty much is Viking metal anyway. Or initially it was. That's a great album, by the way. If you don't have that album, look it up on YouTube. Their first album is fantastic. Good metal with a polished voice. And then Oz's Third Warning. It's like a machete sword. It's a very strange looking machete. And finally, I'm going to go with that's a really flimsy. Rough Cuts debut, and it's got the Dorger. I cannot talk. I promise you, I literally drank maybe half of that beer. I don't know why I can't talk right now. A sword, dagger, whatever you want to call it, through the heart. So I don't quite get the mechanical spider. It doesn't make sense with the whatever. Another great debut album from the 80s. Anyway, there's my quick reply to Andy's thread. Just wanted to join in that because I like the idea. So there you go. I'll catch y'all later, and everybody have a great night. And I'll talk to you soon.